Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever-excitable Adam. Today I'm going to be playing Zombicide Invader. This is the first scenario. The first one we did last week is actually scenario 0. It's just a tutorial. So hopefully I will be able to take what I learned from last time and really put it to the test here. This time around we have split up, which is never a good idea. And we're attempting to get the gang back together again. So join me at the table and let's see if I can manage to successfully get the gang back together. We got surrounded and separated by Xenos on our way out. We've seen a couple ships taking off and heard the quarantine announcements on the loudspeakers. Internal communication is all about gunshots, screams, and dead channels. Things are getting out of hand. We may not escape, not yet that is. First we have to regroup, strength in numbers. So we start off separated, which is great. Our objective is we've got to regroup and rally. The game is won as soon as all survivors stand in the sentry gun zone without any Xenos in it during any end phase. So we've got our team split into two. We have Cole, Barack, and Jared over here. Cole's got SMG, Baraka a cattle prod, and Jared the same, a cattle prod also. And then all the way over here, we have got Magnus with his SMG, Mitsuki, and Vivian. Our Peacekeeper bot is all the way down here. Remember that Mitsuki can control that remotely. And we also have our sentry gun there. So this is where they're trying to get to. Unfortunately, these guys have got to get to the O2 zone, which is up here. And our second group has got to come down here and get to the O2 zone, which is there, before they can then meet up in the middle. It's going to be tricky. You'll notice there's some objective markers on here. Each objective marker is going to give us a 5 experience point boost, plus we'll get a prototype weapon if it is a red, if it's just a red one. If it's a purple or green, we get the control tokens for the sentry gun and the automated, and the Peacekeeper bot even. So, without further ado, let us begin our assault on the gathering forces. This says it's going to take 60 minutes, and it is easy. We shall see. This zone is actually inactive. We've got a purple inactive zone here and a green one just up there. These become active as soon as a mold kind of token is in range one of them. There's no enemies on the board, so I think we should just hit the ground running and just run. Okay, so Cole's going to begin. He's going to move 1, 2, and then he's going to pick up this. It's 5 experience points for him. We're going to do a free search as well. And we can't mold spawn anything because there's no active mold zones on the level. Hilarious. We're then going to get a heavy cutter, which is going to do a ton of damage if we get close. So he's ruled out. There's no there's no objective token there. So no pro. Oh, he got a prototype weapon as well. Sorry. So he finds prototype light machine gun thing Mitsuki had last time. He can't use that until we have an energy cell though. And searching's probably a good idea at this point because there's nothing going to actually stop us from. We're not going to be spawning anything because there's no spawn zones. Jared's going to move into here. He's going to do a search. He also finds a heavy cutter. And then he's going to move into this zone here. We're going to get Jared to essentially move into here and try and find out what that is. Barack is next. She moves into there. She's going to search. She finds an MRE, which she can discard to get 3 experience points. So she does that for free. And she's moving this way for a final action there. So Team Alpha, they're on the hunt there. Team Beta, we're going to have Magnus is going to move 2. He's going to search there. He doesn't find the sentry guns, what he needed from the sentry gun. Mitsuki's going to go there. She's going to search. She finds an SMG. And she's going to move there. Vivian's going to move in here. She's going to search. She finds plenty of bullets. So she'll move into here. And she can give that to somebody else on a later turn to essentially give them the ability to reroll those things. her any bullet attacks. So if I move over here, we should be able to see each of our spawn zones. So we start to the top and work our way down. So at the top, we're going to be spawning a spoiler abomination. Huzzah. Straight off the bat, we've got one of those guys. Next, we're going to be spawning 4 hunters in the middle. We don't like hunters. Now, last time I tried to play this, I actually ended up having getting overwhelmed because hunters activated an additional time on one of these levels. It was, it just came out of the blue. And the spoiler is going to activate again. That is unfortunate because if he comes into here, he's going to put a mold token in there, and that's going to activate another spawn point. So we're going to have to try to get him not to do that. Let's start with Jared first. Jared's going to move 2 spaces. He's going to search. He doesn't find anything there, but he does get a prototype weapon. And I didn't give Magnus a prototype weapon. He should have had one last time. So Magnus, we're going to grab this one, which is a prototype assault shotgun. Once again, we need energy cells to power these, but he does have that. And Jared finds prototype sniper rifle, which is 2 damage each time. But once again, we need energy cells. Cole's going to do his free search. He finds an energy cell, which he's going to, I guess he's going to put into his weapon. So I think it's 1 action to rearrange my inventory. 2, 3. Barak is going to move in here. She's going to search. She finds an energy cell. This will come in handy. She's going to move there for her last action and try to draw in this abomination. Okay, so we're next going to go to Magnus. Magnus is going to, he's seen this abomination. He's running away. 1, he's going to search in here. He finds some armor. 2, 3. Vivian's going to search. She finds a light machine gun. And she's going to attach her plenty of bullets to that for free. So she's going to go 2, 3. Mitsuki's going to go 1, 2. She's going to pick up this item, which is another prototype weapon. And she finds a prototype heavy shotgun. 5 experience points for her. Okay, so we have our first mold zone. The objective token, which was our remote control sentry bot, is now gone. Oh, this isn't good. We don't have anything we can actually... We're going to have to... Hopefully Cole's going to have to go in there and finish it off. Also, if this activates again, game over, guys, because Baraka's going to get absolutely murked. Okay, these guys are going to move this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're going to split up. Now we spawn, and we don't want a spoiler abomination to come out or we've lost. So mold spawn 1 tank. I think we've lost anyway. Mold spawn 4 hunters. Not mold spawn, sorry, just 4 hunters in the center again. Worst place for them. And then 2 tanks spawn at the bottom, just over there. Okay, so we're going to get into melee combat now. Cole's going to have to, we've got to rely on Cole for this. He's going to move 1, 2, and then he's going to attack the abomination. He's got his heavy cutter. He's concentrating on this. It does 2 damage each time he hits with this thing. So he needs 3s or mores. And we got a 4 and a 5. So he's on 4 damage to this, which kills this horrible thing. So he gets 3 experience points, which brings him into yellow. He's then going to attack this. No, he's going to use his final thing to move out of this zone. I'm doing this because if he stays there, these guys are going to come in and attack him. Okay, Barak's turn. Barak's going to spend an action. Oh, it's going to cost him 2 actions to move out. He's got to do it. Oh, okay, so Barak's attacking. No, he's attacking, sorry. And he does enough to kill that tank off, so another experience point. Okay, so Barak's going to go next. She's going to move there. She's going to grab this So she gets the oxygen tank, and she's going to move back because she's going to have to soak up some of the damage that he's going to grab off these hunters. Jared is going to hotfoot it. So Team Alpha going to take some damage next turn, unless we can help them out. So we're going to move Magnus over here. He's running back. That will at least draw some of the attention of the hunters to them. Okay, next we're going to have Mitsuki. So Mitsuki's going to move into here. She's going to spend 2 actions to pick up 2 oxygen canisters. Vivian's going to move in here. She's going to take up one of these. And then she's going to move into this zone here. And we know that that zone has got the all-important sentry gun in. So now we're going to activate. So everyone activates one. Oh, actually, they're going to go that way because there's more noise. I think I should play this the worst thing that could happen. I might not play that correctly, but I think that is how that should have happened. These guys are moving this way because it's noisier up here. The tanks, though, are going to move this away. And then we get 2 damage happening here. So we're going to take 1 damage to Barack and 1 damage to Cole. Hopefully our spawning isn't going to totally ruin this. So up top we've got 4 tanks. In the middle, we've got the spoiler. I kind of knew he was going to come out in the middle. It's like the worst place he could come out. And then down the bottom here, we get 6 workers. Okay, we're going to start with Vivian because, do you know what, I'm here. So we're going to grab that. 5 experience points for her. She's then going to activate it to shoot into this zone, which is 4 dice, 4 or more to do damage. And she got 4, a 6, a 2, and a 3. So she kills 2 of these guys. So we're going to kill 2 of these. Gets her 2 experience points. She sees up into yellow now. So she gets an additional action. And we're going to shoot again. And we got a 6 and a 4. I realised you've not been looking up this way. So, sorry. So it takes out 2 more of these guys. She's 2 more experience up. I'm not sure if she's got any more actions left. I think I shot twice. I think I moved, picked up, and then shot. So I think she's actually out of actions. I may be incorrect. Mitsuki's going to activate this thing. It's going to shoot into this zone. And we need 5s or 6s. We got 2 6s, so she takes out 2 of these guys. It's worth noting now that this is now a target because it's activated. It's going to attack again. This time we get 3 kills. And then Mitsuki is going to move it into here for her 3rd action. Her final thing, she's going to attack in melee combat. And she's rolling 3 dice, 4 or more. So yeah, she did enough to kill this guy. Okay, up the top. Cole is going to use his heavy cutter. He got 1 hit with that. He's going to attack again. And he got 2 hits this time, so it's enough to kill another one of those hunters. So it's 2 actions, 3, 4. He's got some oxygen. Barack is next. She's going to move into this zone. Pick up an additional oxygen. She's going to wait where she is there. And then Jared is going to hot-foot it 1, 2, and he's going to search in this zone. And of course, we spawn a worker into each of these. Well, there's only one zone that's actually active at the moment, but that kind of sucks. And he finds a canister, which will be handy if we get some fire. Okay, the only one who's not activated yet is Magnus. Going to move him into here. He's going to search. He finds the searchlight. Then he's going to move back there, trying to assist with getting enemies off of their plate. Now, this activated this turn as well. So this is essentially going to be destroyed now. So this worker here, he's going to move that way. These guys are going to move down a zone. One of these destroys this. And then moves, this other one will move there and then into here. The abomination is moving that way. These guys will split up. Okay, so let's do the spawning. Up top, we get 4 workers. In the middle, we get 4 tanks. Tanks for nothing. And down the bottom, we get 2 more tanks. Okay, we're going to start off down here. Mitsuki is going to activate this in melee mode, instant kill mode activated. So it's got 3 dice, 4 or more. So we got a 5, which is enough to kill one of them. Attacking again, she got a 5, which is enough to kill another one. And then a 5 and a 6 and a 4, it's killed another. And then it's going to move this away. Okay, Vivian's turn. She's going to spend 2 actions to move into there. 3, 4. Magnus is going to get up close and personal with this guy. He's going to be shooting. Oh, no, he's got to use an action. He doesn't have any melee weapons, so he's going to use 2 actions to move into there. And then he's shooting with his SMG. And he got a 6 and a 3, which is enough to kill one of them. And there's only 1, so that's enough. And that's the end of his go, unfortunately. Okay, over here, Cole's going to use his heavy cutter. Of course he is. A 4 and a 1. It's enough to kill off this singular worker. So that's 1 action. 2, 3. Do I search or 4? Barak is going to go 1, 2, and she's going to trade the... Actually, no, she's going to move here for 3, sorry. Jared is going to move here. He's then going to grab the grab this off of her. So he's got a heavy cutter and he also has a prototype sniper rifle. And he's also grabbing the spare oxygen canister she had. So all of Alpha Team now have their oxygen to get out. So that was 1, 2 actions. He's doing a free action to place a door up. And then he's going to move down this away. Okay, so we now activate our enemies. So 1, 2, so they are actually all going to come through. I think they're all going to head that way. These guys, because our thing activated there, moving that way, and our tank is slowly moving this way. I should have closed the door there. That would have been a good idea. You always forget about the doors. So up top, we're spawning the spoiler abomination gets another action, which is bad because it essentially means we've got another spawn point on the table now. So the new spawn point, 2 hunters. Middle spawn point, we mold spawn 2 workers on each active mold zone. So we have another 6 of these guys on the board now. We need a flamethrower. Take out some of these guys. And then the bottom spawn point down here, 2 hunters. So I kind of feel like they're running away from this tank, and then he's got all this stuff, so they're going to bump into each other soon. Okay, well, let's go for Team Alpha at the moment, because these guys seem like they're having the easiest time of it. So Jared's going to search whilst he's in there, probably end up bad, but no, he found some more fire. He's got all the canisters, but none of the actual ability to do anything with it. Then he's going to move 2-3. Cole's going to do his free search action. Mold spawn 1 hunter on each area. And then what else does he find? An SMG. So this is free search. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brack, 1, 2, 3. So Alpha team are planning to come out this door here. Right, let's go to our friend Magnus. He is going to spend 2 actions to move into there. He's going to do a free action to close the door. Then another action to move there. Actually, he'll close this door, because that door would get destroyed anyway because of the mold that's going to spawn there. Right, Vivian is going to... She may as well search at this point. She finds a sniper rifle. Do I risk shooting into this zone? Probably not. So that's 1 action there. She's going to go 2. Yeah, that'll be her go. Mitsuki's going to spend 2 actions to move there. Then she's going to... Actually, no, she's got a cattle prod. She could probably do something with that. Okay, we're going to try and hit him with his cattle prod. We need 5s or more. It's probably safer to move off the space. We're going to spend 2 actions to move there. Then she's going to attack with the SMG. 4 and a 3, so she misses. 5 and a 6, she killed it with the SMG. So 1 experience point to Mitsuki. That is very helpful. And yeah, that's the end of all my goes actions. So, my goes action? My guy's actions. Okay, so we've got Cole down here. So these hunters are actually on him. These guys are going to move down here as well. Little do they realize. Okay, so these guys up here. These guys are going to move there. The hunter is going to move into this zone and break down this door. And all of these guys are moving this way. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'll put a mold zone in there. Sorry, so they've all moved up here. A new mold zone here because he's moved into there. These guys follow him up. My old house used to be like this, just mold everywhere. And then these guys are also going to head this way. So you had motion trackers, they would be off the charts at this point. So spawning, at the very top, we get to 2 hunters. Now I'm running out of hunters, so this is going to be an issue. If we're spawning and we don't have any, they're going to get an extra activation, which is how you get overrun in this game. Next, we mold spawn 1 tank. So we've got 1 tank there, 1 tank here, 1 tank there. So middle one now. Mold spawn hunters. And finally, 4 workers. We can deal with workers. Okay, I feel like we need some assistance over here. So let's start off with Mitsuki. She's going to move 1 space to begin with. Then she is going to activate Killbot. 4 remorse. So we've got A4, so it kills off 1 of these guys. It's now target. It got a 4 and a 6, kills 2 more of these guys. 4th action, she kills the last one. She is now in orange. So we're going to get her to have a free machine action or a free move action. Let's go for a free machine action. I think that'll be handier for the moment, although we do need to hot-foot it. So the machine is then going to shoot into this area here. So 5 dice, 5 or more. And she got a 6 and a 5. So it kills 2 more of these workers. Okay, Magnus is going to activate next. He's going to move 1 space, and then he's going to close the door behind him for free. His second action, he's going to move into here. His third action, he's going to grab the O2 canister, swap it for the body armor. Vivian's going to go next. She's going to move here. She's going to close the door behind her. At this point, I have to create another door. She's then going to move there. So I think she did 1, 2, and she'll stay where she is there. And she'll spend 1 action just to get herself a cattle prod out. Okay. Coal, heavy cutter time. 6 and a 5, he easily takes out these guys. Second action, he's going to move there. He's going to use his prototype light machine gun to shoot into the zone with these guys. So he wants to shoot these guys here. Roll 5 dice, 5 or more. Yeah, that's enough. So he kills 2 of these workers. His 4th action, he's going to wait where he is. The Marines follow up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's see who's going to activate next and where they're going to go. So the board's looking pretty crazy. Hunters, if we get any more of those come out, I'm fairly certain they're going to double activate, which won't be fun. So I just need to calculate how many zones away people are. Okay, so obviously we're going to do the thing that's going to be worse for us. So the abomination is going to activate first. So he's going to move into this zone here, which destroys this door. The abomination has gone. Okay. Then our hunters move into here. These 3 already have had an activation. One of them activates to smash the door down. Another one moves in. This guy's also into here. Workers. Well, unfortunately, my camera cut out then, so I was unable to finish off my movement. So I'm fairly certain these guys need to carry on into here. These guys move into here. Now I've got to figure out which is closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's more noise over here. So these guys are going to come out this way, which means these guys would also come down here. This guy over here, him there. These guys out here, these guys back up well, actually. Okay, so I'm fairly certain I have got everything moved where I need to move it. I just have to get here, but it's going to be an absolute nightmare doing that because I've not even spawned stuff yet. So let's see how our spawning goes. So up top, the first one we have, we're on orange now, so we've got 6 tanks. I think we're going to start seeing double activations now, which will be the quick end to my my foray into Zombicide Invader. Whoop. Okay, now this one over here. Oh, so we get 1 extra activation for all tanks. So let's do the ones at the front first. So he moves into this zone here, as does this person. These guys all move down 1, so all my tanks are in this really large space here. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. Is going to move into here as well because of the noise. Okay, and over here we've also have some tanks. So tank, they're holding on to each other, which is fine because he needs to bring him with him. So we have another tank over here. This is where you need a flamethrower just to like take out one of these spaces. So that's all of my tanks done their extra activation. So that was that space. Now we do here, and we find mold spawn 1 hunter. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hunters. If we don't have 5 hunters, then we're going to have a problem because everything's going to activate again. And I only have 2 hunters, so this is where things go bad. So I'm going to put them at the front because that's the most inconvenient for myself. And we're going to see, so we'll activate this guy first. So he's going to, that alien knocks the door down and comes in. These guys activate. Now, just to remind you, this is supposed to be one of the easy ones. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. So that's all of these ones activated. Now these guys get to activate. Okay, I think that's all of the hunters activated. So we have 1 final spawn point down here, and as long as this isn't a hunter, we might survive. Oh, there's another hunter up here. Okay. All workers get an extra activation. So, there's not a ton of walkers on the board. Workers even. I see what they did. Walkers, workers. Oh, I didn't see that before, now I have. Why didn't I see that? You're blinded, Adam. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. It is looking pretty difficult at this point. Magnus doesn't have any melee weapons. Mitsuki does, but it's still going to be really tricky to get out of here. But hey, let's see how we get on. So we need to take out these hunters, essentially. We're going to activate Mitsuki first. So Mitsuki is going to attack with her melee. So she has got her cattle prod. And she got a 3 and a 1, so that is doesn't do anything. She gets a 4 and a 4. Guess what? That doesn't do anything. She gets a 6 and a 3, so she kills one of these. Well done, Mitsuki. And for a final action, she got a 6. She takes out another one. She does have a free machine action though, so she's going to move. She's going to attack into this space here with our good old friend, the security protocol. And she gets 0 hits. And yeah, he's been activated, so he's now a target. Magnus can't do anything. Vivian could shoot into that zone, but she's really got it, not got enough to really do this. She's going to have to go in with a cattle prod. So she's moving in. She's going to try and take them out hand on hand. 2 dice, 5 or more. I'll re-roll that one. So she kills 1. Six and a 5. She kills 2 more. And then finally, she got a 5 and a 1, so she takes out 1 more. Okay, so Magnus is going to move back 1, and he's going to shoot into this zone. And he gets 2 misses. So I missed that, so I deal a damage to Mitsuki. And Vivian is going to discard her ablative armor, so that is soaked up. And that's the end of, unfortunately, that is the end of his go, because it costs 2 actions to move out and 1 action to shoot. So that's the end of that. Okay, so we're going to try and carry on with these guys, and hopefully these guys over here will be able to get themselves out of this sticky situation, but I'm not sure. So Jared's going to begin. He's going to shoot into this zone with his sniper rifle. It's 1 dice, 3 or more, does 2 damage. 3, so he takes out 1 there. He attacks again. Bullseye. So he's now in yellow, so he gets an additional action. So he's got 2 actions left. Do I move into here? Yeah, we're going to move in there, and he's going to shoot. And it's a miss, but he can reroll all of his attacks because he's got an energy cell. It's a 5, so he takes out another 1. Okay, Cole's going to come in. He's going to shoot into this zone. So he's got the prototype light machine gun. It's 5 dice, 5s or more. And he got 4 successes, so he takes out 3 of these guys. So he's 1 off from being able to attack again. The good thing is we've taken out a lot of hunters, so it should mean we'll have less chance of death. But I think I'm dead anyway. Yes, we've definitely failed this. I should have thought about that before I went up there. Okay, well, we're just going to try and take out as many as possible as we go. So, I mean, at this point, it kind of sucks. I've lost this. Let's just take out some more. So he's shooting into this zone. He's got to do a... he's got to do concentrated fire on one of these guys. He gets to reroll his attacks because of the energy cell. And he misses, and he'll do it 1 more time. And he got 6 and a 5, which is enough to kill off one of these guys. Give him an experience point, which means he gets 1. He can do a remote control action, so we'll do that. He's going to move the robot 1 space. Okay, Boraka next. She can't get there on time, but she's going to go 1, 2, 3, just in time to watch us fail this mission. And I'll tell you for why that's going to happen. So everyone's activated. So Xenos go. So this hunter's going to do 1 damage to Vivian. So she's got 1 hit point left. This one's going to move into here. They both then activate again, doing 1 damage to Vivian, 1 damage to Mitsuki, which kills them both off, which means without moving everything else on the board, we have lost the first scenario.
So I did not get the gang next to each other. They essentially died. Yeah, the problem with this game is I'm not very good at it, clearly. So I've enjoyed this, but obviously we failed. Hopefully, in the grand scheme of things, over the next 10 weeks, I will win more than I will lose. But there's always a chance that that won't be the case. If you did notice that I played any of this wrong, then please let me know in the comments below, and I will add a mistakes were made section. Because, you know, there's a lot going on in this game, and there's only me controlling 6 characters, trying to remember the rules, yeah, fumbling my way through here whilst trying to get decent camera angles. I'm enjoying this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our various social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. And I've been the ever excitable Adam. Until next time, guys, stay safe and keep rolling.